Welcome back, friends, on our YouTube channel. Today, as you can read, the topic of discussion is nothing but just simple GATE. GATE, which stands for Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering, and I guess you all would be very well aware of what kind of paper it is, what kind of examination it is. So, I was willing to discuss about this so that those people who are not aware of this paper and what is the schema of this paper should get aware, as well as we have other friends from other countries also, so they were asking me to upload a video so that they can also get to know about what this GATE examination in India is. So it's nothing but graduate aptitude test in engineering. Now as you can read, I have written this year 2017, the coming year, which is being conducted by IIT Roorkee, which is an Indian Institute of Technology situated at a place in Uttarakhand. So that is the IIT which is conducting GATE examination 2017. The date for this examination this year is 4th and 5th of Feb 2017, and the other days are 11th and 12th of the same month. Now both these are on Saturdays and Sundays. So IIT Roorkee has decided to conduct the morning session that is from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the noon, as well as the noon session, which is from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. So this is the plan which Roorkee has planned for this year's IIT, this year GATE. So let's discuss why this examination is conducted every year and what is the basic purpose, so that we could know about much about this examination as well as the schematic working of this paper. So the basic thing for which this examination is being conducted is the master's degree in technology as well as the doctorate. Both these degrees are provided by respective IITs and IISc. As well as there is another thing which comprises of the same degree but conducted by CCMT. This is exclusively for Indian nationals, and via this we get NITs of our country. These two degrees, these are governed by All India Council of Technical Education from India only. Then the remaining thing which depends on this paper is recruitment through PSUs. Many PSUs of our country has signed MOUs, Memorandum of Understanding, with GATE. So what it means is simply they are hiring officers, engineers across the country from this paper. These examination have their application forms, separate application forms. We have to fill them, which includes the admit card, roll number, registration numbers. So after filling these PSU form, they after declaration of results, they hire the candidates and officers, engineers all over the country through this paper only. Now coming to the papers, that what are the disciplines in which this paper is being conducted all over the country. So basically there are 23 disciplines. What these 23 disciplines are, you can refer from the brochure of IIT Roorkee, which is highly dedicated to GATE. As well as this year they have included one more subject. So earlier it used to be 22 disciplines, now they are working for 23 disciplines. So engineers across the country from 23 disciplines can participate in the graduate aptitude test in engineering, and can reform their career either by doing PG courses or going to work for PSU. Now, one more thing is there new in this gate, that this year some more countries and more candidates can apply to this, which are, I would like to add their names also: Bangladesh, Ethiopia, Nepal, Singapore, Sri Lanka, and UAE. So these countries are also taking part in the same examination, which simply means that those who are interested, those engineers which are residing in these countries and are interested in appearing in this GATE examination 2017, they can also work for the same thing. They can fill their forms, put their the required fees, whatever is required for them, since they are NRIs, and they can appear for the examination for the same purpose, MTech and PhD. Now, this year they have tentatively planned to issue the admit card on 5th of Jan 2017. And on this day, they will provide all the candidates their admit cards, which will simply tell them that which session and which date they are having for their examinations. Right. Now, one more thing, that after issuing of admit card, I mentioned in my earlier videos also how to study and all. After issuement of these admit card, one should get very careful for the time slots allotted to them. Why? Because once they have been allotted their time and everything, it cannot be changed. So be prepared, be alert for the time slot you have got for the examination, as well as for the date which has been allotted to you. Now, moving to the paper, what this gate is basically. So this gate is a paper of 100 marks. It is having 65 questions. The time duration is 3 hours. It is a negative marking paper. One more thing, we are provided with virtual calculator. This is the very rough, very basic knowledge about gate, what gate is. Now, as you know that these 100 marks are the criteria by which the score is generated. From this, gate score is generated. Their IITs are having their predetermined formulas for generating their gate score, and on the basis of gate score as well as their AIRs, candidates are provided with placement in either PSUs or their master's and PhD degree from the IITs and NITs. And one problem with both these streams is that recruitment is done only on basis of the coming gate. Means gate 2017 result only. Means you cannot opt for recruitment into PSU from a report card or result of gate of earlier years gate, like gate 2016, gate 2015. No, you cannot. It's a strict instruction to all the candidates that they can apply only through gate 2017 results. That's it. Although there are one or two PSUs which specify that 1 year back result can be applied, but it is strictly mentioned. Otherwise, almost 90% PSUs are working on only GATE 2017 result, or I must say that the current year result is required for filling the forms of respective PSUs. But The MTech and PhD courses can be pursued by previous year GATE scorecards, but only up to 3 years. Earlier it used to be for 2 years, but because of some demands and all, they have increased their year variation year margin to 3 years. Now, coming back to the schema of this paper, the second point is 65 questions. Now these 65 questions are subdivided into two parts, like 30 questions of 1 mark each and 35 questions of 2 marks each, which will comprise of 30 plus 35 into 2, which is 100 marks. Right. Now, coming to the next point, that the paper is of 3 hours, so there is nothing to discuss about it. 3 hours means 3 hours only. Now, next point is very important. I must say the most important and mostly viewed problem in these kind of papers is negative marking only. Why? The reason is, if you first of all, let me tell you the rule. What is the negative marking rule? There are two kind of negative marking. That 1/3 of the marks allotted to a particular question will be deducted if you attempt a question wrong. I should repeat this line, that 1/3 of the mark allotted for the right answer is deducted if you attempt that question wrong. Writing it to the point, we get, if our question is of 1 mark, then if you do it wrong, then 1/3 of 1 marks, that is 0.33, is deducted from the result, right, for each 1 mark wrong answer. Similarly, for 2 marks problem, if you do a wrong question, if you get a wrong answer, then 1/3 of 2 marks will be deducted, that is 2/3, and hence 0.66. So if you attempt a question and is wrong, objective question I must say, if you attempt an objective questions which is of 1 mark, you get 0.33 deducted on attempting that question wrong. And if you attempt that question which is of if you attempt a question which is of 2 marks, then you get minus 0.66 as a result of your solution, right? But there we are getting some new kind of schema, that paper is having two type of questions. One is objective single answer multiple, or I must say it's single answer only, objective single answer question. Four options provided. And the next one is numerical answer. No option. Blank provided. What I mean is, here negative is there, but for numerical answer, no negative mark. So you have to basically very careful about the type of question you are attempting, because if you are attempting an objective single answer question where 4 options are provided, and you have to take a single option for that particular question. So if you attempt that question wrong, then either it will be of 1 mark or 2 marks. So irrespective of that, 0.33 or 0.66 will be deducted from your total result. But if you are attempting a numerical answer question, and where no option or no blank is only simply a blank is provided, and you have to fill virtually through a virtual calculator, through a virtual keypad which is provided under that box only. So if you attempt that question and it is wrong, then that after that condition also no negative marking is there. not a single point one marks will be deducted, nothing will be deducted. It's totally negativeless. So before attempting objective single answer question, you have to be very sure, very careful about attempting that question. And for numerical answer question, you need to take a bit care about the answer, but it's not that difficult as compared to the other part, because no negative marking is there in numerical answer question. Then finally it comes to the virtual calculator, and this we are seeing from the for the previous year. 2015 was there. I must say 2016, in 2015 they planned for this virtual calculator, but I don't know, for some unknown reasons they withdraw the decision of using virtual calculator. Later in 2016 they opted for virtual calculator, and students appeared using that only. So they are this year also in 2017. Basically they started from 2016. Now it's 2017. So they are all again working for this virtual calculator, and they are asking us to use that. So virtual calculator is a calculator which is having all the basic scientific functions provided and which are required for solving that particular paper. As well as that calculator is a bit simpler as compared to your conventional calculator, although working on that calculator needs rigorous efforts, because you are not habitual of using cursor, mouse, and the virtual calculator provided on the desktop, right? So one has to practice for that. Now I think I have covered all the important general information about GATE 2017 as well as general GATE. So for any further queries and issues, you can contact and as well as you can visit the website of IIT Roorkee, which is conducting the IIT of this GATE of 2017, and as well as you can download the brochure is also present there. And in fact you can get all the relevant information on our website which I have created. We are having a Facebook page also. You can check for my Mech Guru, as well as this channel is there always for you. You can comment, subscribe, and like the channel. And all the best for your preparation, guys. Thank you.